3, 2, 1.
Hey, my name is Teagan Welscher, and you are listening to Talk to Me, a Prowl radio segment. And today I am here with
Killer High Life.
Alrighty, so to get started, I just want to know your names and what you play for the band.
I'm Adam, I'm on the drums.
I'm Brennan, I'm on guitar and lead vocals.
I'm Sean, I play the bass.
Nice. And then today's segment is Halloween themed because we are at a Halloween show. So I'm Indiana Jones, but I want to know what the costume is going on here. 1, 2, 3.
Hatsune Miku.
I watched them fully put together, like DIY this costume, and I feel honored to like have seen it come together because I can't wait to see it on stage. Okay, so my first official question is, how did you guys come together as a band? How did you start?
We all go to Marquette, and so Sean and I met like this first or second week of our freshman year, so we've been friends for a minute now, and then we decided we wanted to start a band together. And so we messaged out in like the music club Marquette Discord, just like, does anyone know how to play drums? Who wants to play?
And I was like, yes!
Yeah.
And that was
It's been nice.
That's so cool. So do your majors like coincide with music, or is this like a totally different avenue? Like fun. What do you do in life outside of music?
music is what I do outside of life, but I'm currently majoring in computer science.
Nice.
I'm an environmental engineering major, and I do microbiology research, and then I have a band going on.
Yeah, I'm a psychology major, and I'm also a behavioral technician. So.
This is so cool. Are you guys close to graduation? Far? Halfway?
We are all juniors with the same year.
Okay, that's so fun. So you're in the same stage of life right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's awesome. And then how did you come upon the name Killer High Life? It's a little vicious.
So, it was my birthday my freshman year, and I was thinking, of course, about what beer I wanted to have at my birthday party, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get like a case of Miller High Life, and I also happened to have this giant Miller High Life shaped fridge, and I was like, what if you replaced the M with a K, and now it's Killer High Life? And I just immediately, as soon as I stopped, because I was driving when I thought of the name, I stopped, and then I texted the group chat, like, guys, what if we were Killer High Life? And it just stuck.
I love that. I love that it's centered around beer. Like that. Is anyone legal drinking age?
None of it.
Then you can like finally pose with like a Miller High Life and be like, this is how we started. Like, none of you know, but I would love to insert a picture of the fridge. So
It's so magnificent.
It's so funny, and it's so scuffed. I picked it up off the side of the road when I was still in high school.
I will be reaching out for a picture of it because I'm like, my personal curiosity, and I think the viewers' curiosity will be like, I have to see this fridge.
Yes.
So, okay, that's awesome. Do any of you have solo careers outside of the band right now, or is like the band it right now?
I write all like the bass kind of for all our songs, like just guitar and vocals, and then Sean and Adam kind of fill out the rest on their own. So I've been writing since I was like 13, so I've been releasing music on my own since I was about like 15 or 16 under a solo artist name.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
I used to produce like breakcore and electronic music and stuff. Released a couple albums under like different names, but it's been a while since I've done that. I've mostly dedicated my music time to the band at this point.
Yeah, you guys seem to get along really well, so I'm sure the band is doing well. I've seen, especially since you're headlining the show tonight. Are you guys excited, nervous? Like,
So
do you
excited.
have any pre-show jitters or traditions you do before you go on?
Really?
We don't have that many traditions. I think we're all really lucky because I don't think any of us really get like nervous before we've had any show. We've never really like gotten nervous beforehand.
After our first couple shows, it just kind of became natural.
I think that means like that's meant to be, like that you're meant to be here. No jitters at all. So since you were talking about writing music, I heard, I stalked that you have an EP recording. Is it recorded? When is it? Is there any inside scoop details you can give me on this EP?
It is entirely recorded. It's mixed and produced by $1 Million Sounds up in Madison. It was a really cool thing going up there, and it's our first time having like actually professionally produced music. and he's done all the tracks, and they sound like amazing.
That's awesome.
Hopefully coming out within like the next month or so.
Okay, I'm waiting patiently. I saw that on Instagram, like in the caption. I was like, ooh, that's a good. I'm gonna ask about that.
Yeah.
Do you have a name released yet for it, or is this like a work in progress?
We
We don't
kinda
talk
like-
about it.
We just decided that on the car right here. We're like, hey, we wanna. Right now we're thinking of road beer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
our current. Yeah, we're trying to figure it out. We don't have a pick. Like the only thing holding us back from releasing is the name and the cover.
Album art.
That's it. So
Hey, honestly, as long as that's the most minimal problem to have. So
Right.
Yeah.
maybe it'll come to you like mid-show. Like, this is what it's
so
meant
I
to be.
have an epiphany.
Yeah, I think tonight's the night. I can feel it in the air. So imagine you applied to be a part of the Avengers, but you got rejected because your superpower was like boring or lame. So what was that superpower that you would have that was not good enough?
Go ahead.
Mine would probably be like not over compressing songs when I mix them. Just it's an issue every time we try to DIY stuff.
Mine would be blades that like come on my wrist, but they're like so sharp that I like always cut myself on them, so I just like can't do anything with them.
Mine would be super speed like the Flash, but like my body can't keep up. So like after running like a mile, I will just like be heavily breathing the
Down.
next half hour.
Nice. Okay, those are good. I think mine would probably be like talking too much. Like there'd be no way to be stealthy because I just can't shut up. Like that's why we would get cut. My next question for you is, since you're headlining this show, you're getting bigger. You had a professionally mixed EP that's in process. What is an artist that you would love to open for? Like, what is your dream?
Car seat headrest.
Take your hands off your neck.
Car seat headrest for sure. He's my favorite artist.
I was
of
gonna
all
say,
time.
I mean, even though like Brennan likes car seat headrests the most of all of us, that is definitely something, car seat headrests in Will Toledo definitely has inspired a lot of our music. Personally for me though, I want Title Fight to get back together so we can open for Title Fight.
If we're just going off like our favorite bands, mine would have to be Hail the Sun.
Nice. What venue do you love performing at? Like, what has been your favorite performance, your favorite show of all time? 'Cause how long have you been a band?
Just over a year.
Just over a year?
Yeah, just over a year of shows. It's been like
Or-
a year and a half-ish.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so in that year and a half, or in the year of shows, what's the best venue you've played at so far?
Well, we are all massive fans of Cactus Club.
Cactus
Things
Club
they
just
do.
is the Milwaukee venue.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
They,
I
you know,
love Cactus Club.
They do incredible stuff for the community. The shows we have there are always really great. But I'll say my favorite show was one we played up in Madison at Freedom Skate Shop. They like cleared out the whole store, put all the stock in the back, and it was just like packed to the brim in this random store on State
It's
Street.
like our third or fourth show ever.
It was so
that
fun.
It was a fun time.
That sounds really fun. Hopefully tonight, maybe Down and Downer will be the next favorite.
I think it definitely
Shout
can
out
be.
Down and Downer.
Absolutely.
And then one of my last questions for you is, what do you hope listeners get from your music? Like, you're performing a show, what do you wish that the people who are there get from your performance?
I'm a vocalist and I write the lyrics, so I'm a little bit biased, but I really like lyricism is something that I think is super important in all the music that I listen to and something that I really resonate with. So whenever people can like hear what I'm saying and like kind of understand like I guess what I'm going for and like resonate with that emotionally. Like the best compliment I've ever gotten was like, you're like one of the best songwriters I've seen. And I was like, that means the world more than anything.
I bet that was an insane ego booster. Like, I think I would tell everyone I meet about that. Like, hey, someone told me once.
So let me drop it on
once
Prowl
ever, but
Radio real
yeah,
quick.
it's important. That's awesome. What about you two?
I like when people get sad and aggressive listening to our music, because I think those are our two main markets really. It's either emo and sad and crying and stuff, or it's I'm gonna like punch someone in the pit kind of music.
You know what? I respect it. I saw in your bio, it's like we're an indie emo, sometimes rock band, and I was gonna ask about that, like what vibe does that curate? But I think you described it.
Yeah, we just Rage.
Range of like the vibes that we play. I feel.
No, I like it.
Like because we have such a wide range, it makes it like so much less trapping when we're writing music and trying to decide, oh, where do we want to take this genre as? Like if we want to go heavy, we go heavy. If we want to do like kind of indie pop, then we can just kind of do whatever we want. So that's been very freeing.
That's awesome. Yeah, I feel like that's the only way to do it. Like that's the best way to do it. Yeah, my last question for you is, what is one thing that you're hoping, like one costume you hope to see tonight out of all of those people? Sorry, I was really struggling on my question. It was in there, but it was out. So I'll repeat it one more time, give you a second to think. What costume do you hope to see in the crowd tonight? What's like an it costume with this 2024 Halloween?
I want to see somebody in a banana costume.
Okay. I respect it. I want to see a taco. Yeah.
Someone in like a full fursuit or something like that.
Yes.
Alrighty. This has been Talk to Me, a Prowl Radio segment. Shout out Down and Downer for bringing this awesome band here with Radio Milwaukee. This has been Killer High Life. You can find them on Instagram at killer.highlife. And then where can we find your music?
Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, whatever music you want. Yeah.
Everywhere.
It's somewhere.
Everywhere. They are not Spotify or Apple Music haters. You heard it here first. Alrighty, I'm Teagan Welscher, and this was Talk to Me. Have a nice night. Bye.
Oh, feelings grow so numb.